So today's video is a back to school collab with Style with Sarah and Liv. Go ahead and subscribe to their channel. Our collab portion is going to be me doing the makeup part and them doing the fashion part, which I'm really excited to see what they come up with for this back to school year. So go ahead and subscribe to them, and the link is going to be right in my bio. Don't forget to check them out, okay? Thank you. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the Estee Lauder Day Wear Moisturizer all over your face. I already went ahead and put this on my face. Next, we're going to do the Baby Skin Pore Eraser by Maybelline. Go ahead and put that all over your T-zone. Alrighty, so my hair was kind of getting in my way, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up. So now it's time to conceal any unwanted scarring or anything on your face that you don't want to be seen. So that Sephora concealer is in the color Matte Tan 35, and it is discontinued, but you can get it in like a pot version and it's not so liquidy. I prefer this one though. So right after you put the concealer on, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Tan Honey, and I'm going to go ahead and pat that all over my face with my fingers. I usually use my beauty blender, but since it was dirty and I haven't washed it yet, I'm just using my fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and just pat that everywhere in my nose, over my lips, in my T-zone, all over the place basically. So now I'm just using my Sephora Pro All Over Powder Brush in number 61. It's synthetic, so you can use it for foundation. Also, I'm just making sure there's no streaks or lines all over my face since I did use my fingers. And you want to blend, blend, blend. Next, I just want to make sure that I blend everything going down my neck since the foundation is a little bit lighter. I want to blend it in with my skin. Now I'm just using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind to hide my dark circles and highlight. You want to use a lighter color because light is the opposite of dark and it's going to hide that. So I'm just using the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Powder, and the brush I'm going to be using is Crown Brush C450. And it's like a little dome brush, and I'm just going to pat that right under my under eye to set my concealer. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth Matte Tan 35 All Over Powder. The brush I'm going to be using is Real Techniques All Over Powder Brush. I'm just gonna set my foundation with it and pat my nose and pat everything all over my face with that. Now I'm using the Urban Decay setting spray just to set my makeup. Now I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Granite for my eyebrows. So when doing your eyebrows, you just want to make sure you use the end of the Anastasia brush to brush out any sparse hairs down and fill them in. I usually do the outline, fill it in a little bit. Alrighty, so don't forget to, in the beginning of your eyebrow, to make sure that you make it look natural. Don't fill it in too much. I'm just having a little fun there. Now I just decided I wanted to listen to some Pandora and turn some music on. And you can guess what song that was. So now I'm just using Urban Decay the Brow Box in Brown Sugar. It comes with a mirror, some spoolies, tweezers, and brow wax, and 2 different brow colors. I'm using the darker one to fill in my eyebrows, making sure it's not too dark, not too light. My hair is a little dark brown and black, so I'm just making sure I can match it. And make sure it looks as natural as possible. So now I'm just using the NYC bronzer in Sunny. And the brush I'm going to be using is Crown Brush, the tapered brush. It's in a red traveling set kit, which I got at BeautyCon. So you want to make sure you bronze your temples, your contour cheek area, and right on the sides of your jawbone. And you want to make sure you blend, 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 which I'm going to do. So now I'm just blending it all together with a BH Cosmetics blending brush. So now I'm just using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion as a base on my eyelids. So just a little disclaimer, I know you can see my peach straps. I did have a tank top under, but with all the movement, it just wasn't working out for me. So I'm sorry about that. I try to edit it out as much as possible. I'm just using the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which my boyfriend got me. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put Burn Out all over my eyelid. I was wondering which one I was going to use. I'm using my finger so I can put it on my eyelids just because I wanted to use it as another base. That's not the color that I'm going to be using entirely. I just wanted something underneath it. So now I'm going to mix Limit and Lunar together and put that in my crease. So I'm still mixing Limit and Lunar together to get a nice burnt out rusty kind of color in my crease area. So now I'm going to be using the e.l.f. setting mist, and I went ahead and I dipped Trick in it, and I'm just going to get a nice wet kind of color with the eyeshadow, and it looks really nice and goldy. Kind of like what you would use Fix Plus for, but since I didn't have that, I improvised. Now I'm just continuously adding Trick, the color Trick, in my eyelid just to make it more gold and intense color. So now I'm just using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind as a concealer just to get any unwanted color that I had on the side out and make it look more winged. I usually use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer stick, but I ran out of that bad boy. So now I'm just using the Crown Brush Crease Blender to put Strange all over my brow bone from the Naked palette. And you just want to make sure you blend, blend, blend so you don't have any harsh lines. So now I'm just adding some more color and blending. Of course, I just want it to be as gold as possible, so I'm putting some more of the color Trick in my lid. So now I'm just using some more of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Since some of the color got down to my under eye, I just want to make sure I fix that. And I'm just putting some more of the Revlon Photo Finish Stay Ready. I did wipe off under my under eye, that's why I'm redoing this step too. I'm just putting a little bit more powder on, the Sephora one, and blending as much as possible. So I'm just putting a white eyeliner by Jordana just to look awake, because you know this is a back to school video and some of you guys are half asleep when you're getting ready for school in the morning, because I know I sure was. I'm just using Voluminous Million Lashes by L'Oreal, at least I believe it's L'Oreal, for my top coat of mascara. Now I'm just using a BH Cosmetics Dome Brush to take some Limit and Lunar, mix them together, and smoke out the bottom line of my under eye. Now I'm using the Revlon Bold Lacquer for my bottom lashes. I got this at BeautyCon also by Revlon. This is an amazing mascara. If you haven't tried it, you should really try it and invest your money on it. You can find it at the drugstore. And after all that magic, I'm finally finished. This is the final look, and voila! So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out Style with Sarah and Liv's channel for the fashion portion. Thank you!